Hello, Pisces. How are you doing? Let's jump in and see what is happening in love for you today. Okay, so you're on someone's mind, and they're definitely feeling guilty. Okay, they feel guilty about the way they've treated you. All right, there is guilt energy here today. All right, now it doesn't come off as if like it's like a romantic daydreaming energy that I'm getting. It's more emotional surveillance. So someone here is like trying to figure out how you feel. What is your emotions currently? Are you mad at me? Do you still care about me? So they want to know what you're feeling more than anything. That is their main concern. They want to know how you're feeling. They want to know what you're up to. How did you feel when I said this to you? How do you feel when I didn't do some of the things I said that I was going to do? So they're trying to really penetrate your mind at this time. Okay, it could be someone you work with, doesn't have to be. I'm just getting like a work energy. But they're saying that I am regretful. All right. I'm not going to lie, there's a little bit of I'm regretful because I also don't have the power that I once had. I also don't have the emotional control that I used to have. Okay, so that's one of the biggest things here. So there's a big, like, silent energy around this too, right? But they're very aware. It's actually more hyper aware more than anything about your silence, okay? I'm very aware of it. Yeah, my heart still feels heavy. You're on this person's mind a lot, Pisces, right? You could be manifesting them. This could be just something that, you know, you've been projecting. Like, I want this person to understand where I'm coming from. All right. Some of you may not notice this at all. Like, wow. Um, they want to know, is Pisces pulling away because they figured me out? That's one of their biggest questions. I want to know if you're actually pulling away because you figured out my game. You figured out my inconsistencies. You figured out my patterns here. Okay, it's interesting. It's like the more this person actually sits in this energy, the more they start to really reflect about themselves also. Like the way that I showed up, the way that I also didn't show up. There's like a lot of deep reflective vibes here, all right? And they're sensing you through their emotional walls. This is someone that has a lot of emotional walls. But to feel the Pisces energy today is very, very strong. It could be because we are currently when I'm doing this reading, we are in a water moon energy here. So there could just be that intensity that's kicking in at this time. It terrifies them, honestly. It really does. It terrifies them. It puts them in a place of feeling like they lost again, or they messed up. And this is a awakening to the truth. It doesn't matter if you haven't heard from this person, or even if you spoke to this person this morning, right? They're having an awakening, and this is actually leaking through their emotional walls, as we said. And they know that you're rare. Your energy is rare, not just attractive. This is not about being attractive here. Let's see how they feel about you. They're upset that they can't get their way. They're upset that they actually are meeting themselves at their weakness, at their weak point. You know, when it's time to actually come forward and solve a situation in love, or solve some sort of, issue, and someone here has not been doing that for a very long time, like let's say your person has not been the conflict resolve type of person, and maybe you've always sort of stepped in. Now they're just like why am I like this? I'm hearing, like, why am I like this? Your person's feeling slightly obsessed with their behavior. They're overthinking. Okay, they're in the process of trying to like tame themselves here, trying to control themselves. It's like they're also replaying your voice, right? They're replaying your energy, your tone. Okay, let's get more with the way they feel. Let's get more with that. Pisces, of course, hit the subscribe button, my loves. All right, if you haven't, I truly appreciate that. We do have a goal here. In terms of how this person really deeply feels also, is they're starting to feel their inconsistencies. They're starting to acknowledge their inconsistency here. This person could be extremely attracted to you, yes, or mentally attracted to you, but the biggest thing that's coming up here is I'm starting to see my inconsistencies. I'm starting to see my fears, and it's making me feel like I have to find a way to get you back. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Six of Cups here. Some of you might actually see something happening in the next 2 weeks when it comes to this person. They may actually want to give you something, see you, talk to you here. They're also looking back and saying to themselves, I wonder if Pisces remembers how inconsistent I've been. Right? They feel like you're intuitive. They feel like you are able to see and feel things here that maybe you ignored in the past here. Okay, let's see what this person's hiding also. Let's see, what is this person currently hiding from Pisces? Okay. Yeah. You know, again, like we can't deny that there's emotions here, right? We can't deny that. We have to just accept the fact that there's deep emotions here. We have to accept the fact that this person feels for you. They're very reserved with their emotions, okay? You know, one of the things that this person's hiding from you is the fact that they are actually going through a very deep karmic lesson after dealing with you, connecting with you here. Okay, there's something here that they had to learn about themselves, that they're currently learning about themselves in the current moment at this time. They're starting to learn how they crave control but really don't have it. Right? This is someone here that's starting to look at their patterns in love. They're starting to realize, like, every time I get love, I bring in chaos. Every time someone tries to help me, love me, share with me, I put up a wall. I bring in a distraction. I create repulsive energies, however I do it. You made this person look at themselves deeply. It's the biggest thing that's happening right now, Pisces. And it's important not to interrupt this, all right? Also, for those that are interested in a personal reading, all right, and you're wanting to know how spirit is affecting your person currently, okay? What's going on with them? How are they expressing themselves at this time? Are they ready for the truth right now? Okay, we're going to take a look at their blueprint if that is something you're interested in, just to get a better idea of how you should respond to them, okay? Again, it's very important to understand how to respond to your person at different time frames. This person is learning a valuable lesson right now. I would not recommend reconciling with this person right now. I just wouldn't. Although that's what they want, but they have the Knight of Wands. It wouldn't be the best time to do so, because this is someone here that the universe is saying, step back, Pisces. I got this for a minute. Please don't interrupt. Let this person learn their pattern. That's the only way growth is going to be able to be perceived. Even you, Pisces, right? This is your card, right? King of Cups here. You may also be in a space where you're learning about your patterns as well, right? Maybe not as intense as this person, but you are somewhat learning a lot about your patterns as well. Learning about how much you typically give, how much you typically take, and how much you don't receive, right? Or vice versa, however it goes. Okay, some of you are ending certain patterns at this time. You're putting an end to certain relationships. You're putting an end to certain emotions for certain patterns or love patterns here. All right, so this is very important at this time. I do feel like, you know, when it comes to this energy, you're transitioning this person, and I feel like you don't even know it. And they're also in this space of saying, like, no one comes close. No one comes close to you here. No one comes close here. And I just get like this like peaking energy. Okay, so again, as we said in the beginning, they want to know how you are feeling. It makes them feel a little better. Okay, and they're also hiding all of this emotional baggage. They're hiding it. They're deeply hiding it. Okay, it's like for some reason, it's like they fear some sort of emotional dependency, or, you know, this person could also have an ex still haunting them. Okay, for some of you, like they have a past person still in their energy, and they're not confused about how they feel about you. They're just confused about whether, you know, they could survive what they feel for you. Like, can I actually make it without causing a huge chaotic situation? Okay, so this person could, again, just abruptly do something and then sit in a corner and ask themselves, why did I do that? And their inconsistency is a trauma reflex. Okay, that's basically what I'm getting here. It's a huge trauma reflex here. Okay, so let's see what is, you know, unspoken between the two of you. We have the Hangman here and the Page of Wands. Let's see what is unspoken between the two of you. A lot of pain, a lot of fear of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of endings that still linger. And the both of you want to be chosen. The both of you want to be in love, in a beautiful dynamic. Like, who doesn't, right? But you want effort. You want effort. You want understanding. You want safety. But I feel like neither of you are truly voicing, the vulnerability that's needed to build that safety. That's the main thing here. It's one of the biggest things. Let's take a look at your money. Okay, let's take a look at your finances. Let's grab another deck here. Let's see what's happening with Pisces in finance, please. All right, let's see what's happening with Pisces in love here. Oh, King of Pentacles. That's nice. Watch your spending, all right? Some of you could be ending a career or wanting to change. You could be undergoing like some sort of change when it comes to work that's really going to put you in a nice position. Okay? Try not to let like your emotional life interfere with your goals. Okay? Because I feel like you're emotionally fatigued, Pisces. And it's sort of either lowering your standards or making you not able to see what you could achieve and what you deserve. Okay, you have a lot of intuitive skills. Okay, not just, the hands-on types of stuff. You're very intuitive, especially in communication, teaching, healing, things of that nature. Okay, selling. So know your energy at this time here. Spirit is saying, don't wait for validation before making your money move. Okay, Spirit is waiting for you to make a decision here. This is beautiful for your finances. It's stability. It's confirmation that stability is in your realm. All you have to do is make a decision. All right, Pisces, if you are interested in a personal reading about finance, love, your person specifically, wanting to just get a better idea, everything will be in the comment section. Have a beautiful, beautiful one. The Beautiful Manifestation Journal. Welcome. So before I sleep, I write. And I don't write because I have to. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions. I reset my energy. And I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.